farming and ranching neighbors, it's Down on the Farm Radio. I'm your host, Larry Marble. We're brought to you by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the commodity movement courtesy of John Tuggle. Soybeans continued their Wednesday rally Wednesday evening and Thursday morning, up as much as 17 cents at one point, only to give most of it back by the close of business Thursday, ending up 2 cents per bushel for the day. Corn and wheat futures were followers, closing up a penny for the day. The soybean market is really worried about the heavy rain and flooding over parts of Argentina and Brazil and its potential impact on final production levels. Heavy rain and snow forecast for the northern central U.S. Corn Belt over the next 5 to 7 days should ease some of the drought concerns. The latest USDA drought monitor gives 34% of corn production areas in the U.S. are in drought. That's down from 36% last week. Sorghum production areas in a drought are only 13%. Interestingly, last year at this time, 88% of the sorghum acreage was in drought, according to this USDA drought monitor. New export sales for the period 8/14 were a solid 46.7 million bushels. Japan and Mexico, the biggest buyers. Soybean export sales, 18.2 million bushels, mostly to the Communist Chinese. Again, a new milo sale to the Communist Chinese, and just shy of 10,000 metric tons, or only 385,805 bushels went to Japan. Corpus Christi's public elevator in ADM is open this week for Milo trucks 7 a.m. to 4:45. Anderson's and Hassan Mueller are open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., while Timco is open Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 a.m. to noon. For help marketing your grains, trust Tuggle & Company Corpus. John Tuggle, call 361-852-5207. We're on the line with Joshua Garcia from Karnes County Livestock. Pardon me. I always mess it up, Joshua.
No, you're good. You're good.
We're on the line with Joshua Garcia from Karnes City Auction, LLC. Joshua, big goings on this weekend. Let's touch on last week's sale right fast.
Oh, had a good sale, Mr. Larry. I tell you what, that market was stout, pack of cow strong, and a lot of good things for the future in this market.
Good. Now, we've got a special we want everybody to know about.
Yes, sir. This week's going to be our best of the best replacement bull and female sale. And tell you what, we've been through the pens a few times, and quality is sure is deep in this sale. Really good set of cattle. Very impressed with the consigners. They put together a really nice set.
Good. Talk to us about some of those consignments.
We're going to have about 16 bulls. Going to have 5 Brangus bulls, 4 Angus, 1 Red Sembra bull, 2 Bremer bulls, 4 Charolais bulls. Bulls are all trick and fertility tested, ready to go. All you got to do is get them bought and turn them out, and they're ready to go for you. Got some really good females, a lot of first calf heifer pairs, a lot of second, third calf pairs as well. But majority of the cattle are going to be good young, anything from 6 years and younger. We went through them, screened them pretty good. There are deals of 2 to 6. I may have one deal of 7, but about 50 to 60 pair total, and then the rest will be breds with about 30 to 40 opens at the end. But tell you what, sure are nice. Got a good set of F1 Tigers under the barn. Open heifers, be about 20, 25 of them, and then got about 30 or 40, no, I take that back, about 15 to 20 good open Brahman heifers if anyone needs some of them, and then a lot of good Brangus and Brangus Baldy pairs as well. So overall quality's good. Come see us Saturday. We'll start to sell at 10 o'clock. We'll start the special at 12 o'clock. Goat sale will start at 9:30 this Saturday. That way we can get them goats out here, and we're expecting a pretty good run of them. So 9:30 on the goats, 12 o'clock on the special, and regular sale will follow. Also, we do already have about 100 head in on Thursday night for the regular sale, looking for that 500 with about 75 to 100 cows. Got a couple of good strings of calves, work calves as well. 30, I think, from one man today. Pretty nice crossbreds. Another 30 or 40 from another man. That'll be Charolais like. And then we'll also have some weaned Charolais cross heifers that weigh anywhere from 6 to 650 pounds. They'll be out of Tiger Stripe cows and Charolais bulls. Pretty nice. 30 of them. So overall, it looks to be a pretty good sale.
Give us the phone number, please.
You can reach me on my mobile at 361-649-4578 or Nick at 210-415-9153 or the barn phone at 830-780-3382. And as always, we work for you.
We appreciate it, Joshua. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at the meats. So we'll look at the National Pork Carcass Cutout value. It was down by 10. Weaker rib for the Thursday PM quote at 92.08. This week's federal hog slaughter showed 1.952 million head through Thursday. That compares to 1.989 million this time last week. Neighbor, as we look toward the beef side of this ever-changing protein and meat equation, USDA reports wholesale box beef prices, $313.73 for the choice, $303.73 for the select. That was up 29 on the choice, 102 on the select, effectively, of course. USDA's reported weekly federal slaughter, 475,000 head through Thursday, 2,000 head over last week's pace, but trailed the 504,000 head we saw during the same week last year. USDA's export sales listed this week's beef sales at 11,000 metric tons for the week, slightly down. As we look toward the March 1 on-feed report, 11.79 million head. Estimates for February placements, 4.5% increase to an 8.8% increase. Marketings are expected to come in at 3.8% over last year. Of course, the cattle on feed report will be issued today. USDA confirms 59,000 head of cattle sold on Thursday, 187 to 191. The bulk of the action was two higher, 188, and the bulk of the northern trade was at 190. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for Thursday. We are on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. Ken, how did the sale in San Saba turn out?
You bet, Larry. It turned out real well. We ended right close to 1,300 head of cattle today. I thought the rains pretty well fell throughout the area and kind of slowed our run down a little bit, but we still had, I thought, overall good group of cattle here today to offer to the customers. I thought today when we looked at the stocker steers probably sold steady. Had a group of two steers weighed 553 at $320 a pound today. That dollared out right at $1,770. I thought the stocker heifers, they sold steady to maybe $3 higher. I had a group of two heifers weighed 558, brought $329 today, right at $1,836 on those heifers. The feeder steers were probably 4 to 10 higher. Had a group of 8 steers today, weighed 659 at $316 a pound, and that dollared out $2,082 on those 8 steers each. The feeder heifers were probably $5 to $7 higher. Packer cows were 5 to 10 higher. Top cow today weighed $13.75, brought her $1.50 a pound. That cow dollared out over $2,062 today. And packer bulls, they were probably $5 to $8 higher. The high bull today was a bull weighed 1,690 pounds, brought her $1.64 a pound. Just unbelievable what these prices are at this time. I thought the pairs and bred cows, they sold fully steady in very, very good demand also. Getting to the Knox Brothers, excellent quality set of bulls that were on hand. A lot of demand on them. The 33 Angus bulls that we ended up selling, they averaged $6,089, and most of them pretty well brought from $5,000 to $6,500 to $7,000. Then the right at 30 Hereford bulls, they averaged right at $5,371. Very successful sale today, Larry. Had a good group of buyers on hand, and also I think the producers in selling the cattle today were very pleased.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you and listen to us when we talk about the Mason sale come Sunday evening.
You bet, Larry. Give us a call at area code 325-372-5159. Or other update information, go to our website too at jordancattle.com, Larry.
We appreciate you, Ken. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, I want to remind you about my friends Stephen and Terry Lehman at Lehman Pipe and Cattle. They've got used sucker rod in 5/8, 3/4, 7/8, and 1 inch, and they've got used oil field pipe, the #1 structural, straight, no holes, splits, or heavy scale, 2 3/8, 2 7/8, 3 1/2, 4 1/2, 5 1/2, 6 5/8, 7 5/8, 10 3/4, and 16 24-inch diameters. Also, from time to time, they see some #2 pipe available at a reduced price. Truckload discounts and delivery also available. They also have cattle guards. They make them from 10-foot wide to 30-foot wide, depending on the customer's needs and wants, with or without wings or cross gates. Also, the heavy-duty concrete beams to set them on. Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. Email them at lehmanpipe@gmail.com or call Stephen at 979-966-3447 or Terry at 979-820-8155. That's Stephen and Terry Lehman, Lehman Pipe and Cattle. We're on the line with Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock. Rodney, how's the sale shaping up for Friday?
We're going to be short tomorrow, but dear Lord sent us some good rain. Right, anywhere from 1 inch to 2 inches around here. So we're in good shape, but we're tagging on a little over 200 right now.
Good. Of the mix of that, what's the shiniest that you've seen?
We got about 175 Beefmaster Cross and Black Baldy Cross steers and heifers up there. They're probably weighing around that 4 to 5.5. They're really good. Steers are cut. And then we got several other little pins of ones and twos up there, and not very many cows for tomorrow, sir.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Rodney Butler, Beeville Livestock.
Yeah, if I can help you market your cattle, call me at 361-358-1727 or call me on my mobile, 645-5002.
Rodney, thank you very much.
Thank you, and take care.
Bye-bye. We're on the line with Leroy Kruger. Leroy, you said you had a rain.
Yeah, we had a nice rain here. I don't know, anywhere from probably 1 to 2 inches, kind of depends on where you're standing, but it was really nice. Today it drizzled all day. It sure brought the boat patches back and greened everything up. Just makes it cooled off, so it's all is good right now.
Good. What do you got to offer bull-wise?
Oh, we got a nice set of those horn Herefords and pole Hereford bulls here, and we got a few older Charolais bulls and a few older Angus bulls. And the other day I got in a fresh load of, got about 9 really nice 20-month to 2-year-old Charolais bulls in here and some Angus bulls that are really nice set of bulls. They've just come in, I guess it was Tuesday. And then we got a little set of some heifer bulls here also. So we got pretty good variety. I think we got a couple of red Angus amongst the troops and a semi-Angus and Hereford Charolais and Angus. So we got a variety if somebody needs to get their new stocking rate going here. Hell, this old market's really high on them Packer bulls and stuff.
It sure is. That'll go a long way toward a new one, won't it?
Yeah, and them new ones are high too. So
yeah.
You know, everything is nowadays. It don't matter where you go and what you do.
That's right. Eyes a cat's back. Leroy, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can catch me on the mobile at 830-570-0660.
We appreciate it.
Have a good one, Larry. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's do it. You got things to do.
We're on the line with Jody Fry, producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Jody, how'd the sale go?
Went really good, Larry. 825 was the total this week compared with last week's sale. Calling these calves and yearlings about steady. Overall calf quality today, less attractive than it has been in weeks past. The really good quality cattle, like it has been just for, seems like forever, selling really good. Slaughter bulls sold about steady. Slaughter cows selling those anywhere from steady to $2 higher. A nice offering of bred cows and pairs today. They sold sharply higher. Extremely good demand for those cow-calf pairs, especially that reputation set that we had today, and good demand on the bred cows as well. Steers, better quality steers, 400 to 600 pounds, from 250 all the way up to a high of near 375, mostly 270 to 310. Heifer calves, 400 to 600 pounds, 225 to a high of near $3, mostly 240 to 280. Slaughter cows, average to high yielding 90 to 110. Several of those highest yielding slaughter cows from 112 all the way up to a high of 138. Thin or very low yielding cows, including some of the longhorn cows, from 65 to 85. Slaughter bulls, average to high yielding 115 to 130. Several of those highest yielding slaughter bulls, 133 to a high of 163. Bred cows and 2-year-olds, a few average to better quality bred, light to medium bred, 1150 to 1900. Did have a couple of choice sets of young second calf cows that were medium to heavy bred, anywhere from 2000 to 2475. Cow calf pairs had those choice sets of second calf black and black multi-face pair from that reputation herd out in West Texas. They brought from $3,250 to a high of $3,750.
Good. What do we know for next week?
Well, Benny's got the big special on Saturday, the once-a-year sheep and goat placement sale. And if anybody's got any questions, they can sure call him between now and then. He'll get plenty of phone calls, and he's there to take them. And feel free to call me as well. 10 o'clock Saturday morning, probably somewhere at least 17 to 1,800 replacement-type hair sheep and goats. Next Tuesday, weather permitting, just be a week in front of Easter. Could be another big sheep and goat sale. Could be as many as 7,000 or 8,000. And cattle sale, probably lighter numbers leading into that Easter weekend. I'm going to say 600 to 700 head next Thursday at the regular sale.
Jody Fry, give us a number.
325-653-3371. That would get the office number. Mobile phones 234-7895.
We appreciate you, Jody. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Larry.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Milo through Corpus in March, May plus 110, 983. Houston, May plus 115, 992. Progresso, May plus 25, 832. Yellow corn to Corpus, March, April delivery, May plus 50, 490 and 3/4. Progresso, May plus 105, 545 and 3/4. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in March, May plus 50, 631 3/4. And we'll call Houston and Placido beans, August delivery, November less 90, 1114 1/4. 2064 bale of Texas cotton. Prices went from 82.21 to 85.21. Average across that 2064 was 83.71. Neighbor, that's it for the best darn farm show in Texas. No brag, just fact. My name is Larry Marble, and of course, you're my neighbor. Neighbor.